But they have created those barriers to make themselves feel important. He is doing politics with the nurses. They are using them to make millions. Into the moment any politician comes in as a minister and blocks that path that makes them make money, they start to gang up against the politician. And that is what you are seeing here now. Let me show you something. I have a 7-hour footage of what happened at Eyedien, Ridge.
And of what sign so so finally KevinTaylor ababekasa at the far of the fellow Ghanaian any Ridge Hospital nurses or muhun semwa any na maintain time so won so more kase a year of the fellow Ghanaian Ewura Hospital hokobo nurse bi ama nurse bi crying arm dislocation I my nam so my nurse inside ya menemo ekase KevinTaylor ababekasa wa drop full CCTV footage mu say a nurse for no Eyaza eno moye omudi nurse adwuma no adane politics na rofo appointed out nkofo bu imudin na me ne oba be colleges mu as to say ensem a KevinTaylor eka no say na sifako adofo I think said this issue is becoming too much. Nurses any their negligence say negligence wutumi hu so bi yare ye di nipa naba e wo so monye ni intermission nipa na ye se kope card koye say the agency service not there. KevinTaylor ababekasa wa drop CCTV footage no ababe exposing Ridge Hospital nurses any midwives from war. Hi Ghana gossip. So you new viewer now subscribe here. Me urge also about subscribe like him. Shall do a comment in muna share video no. Nema foforo into me and shebi. Into rob the fellow Ghanaian nebe bedi no komo. Na ne komo babedi ene ne nsem o kan tintin ni tete ane se intwa to so na rage for the to no so no or no or catch omo say if they have a video evidence omo drop video evidence ni fan prove omo ho na omo mra mechi no na so mu ni video evidence na so mu nim say e ntwa to so no mo de to no so dia ene omo mo omo ho obi bewu na for Ralph eka asem no na me feel say ya gragro but from the way things are going no it's likely say Ralph the fellow Ghanaian ebe take action na KevinTaylor ababekasa a drop CCTV footage na yentie ensem a KevinTaylor di tuja wa bra o drop CCTV footage no or the expose ensem money a ekoso e wo hospitals ni mu.
But they have created those barriers to make themselves feel important. He is doing politics with the nurses. They are using them to make millions. Into the moment any politician comes in as a minister and blocks that path that makes them make money, they start to gang up against the politician. And that is what you are seeing here now. Let me show you something. I have a 7-hour footage of what happened at Eyedien, Ridge. After this show, we released the 7-hour footage, a CCTV. The CCTV footage. Ralph Mokoho, they see it after. It is in a 7-hour footage. Nobody has this. It's a 7-hour footage. And I'm going to put it out there. You know the reason why they put that short video out for people? It was for propaganda sake. And intina, sa video you could not see a physical assault on any nurse, but they wanted the narrative to look like that. Inti, how long were they at the hospital? Make a Ralph mo. But the video, these people, because this guy we almost shared that hospital was CCTV room, and a 1-minute video. And they circulated it. They gave it to Paul Ademochi and on the MPP platforms. And I'm say, let this one look like the nurse was beaten to pop. And it's our video we are. This is the only video they put out there because they wanted to create the impression, say. But this video is a small part of a video of a 7-hour video. Video ni ye pa nurse na omo interview no ono na na gina lady na o she red ni chi no nurse na o se ya bono no Next way, on na shot idea with Shenie. Next way, Okase. So, Ralph video number chona, on in a Gina, Sama men or share red nation business.
When he came in, he was just, he wanted us to leave everybody and attend to him. So we explained to him.
Who?
Ralph.
Okay.
We explained to him. And then he was like, he wouldn't sit down. And my in-charge told him to get a card, a hospital card. He just,
I'm person share atade shadow. Into share video na, on na Gina, a yedian, nurse no shot atade, my men no shot atade red no. Into on no crampo no, the altercation no crampo no, and shut down corner hole. Now, my men bought the original CCTV. It's a long thing. It's about 7 hours. Now, I'm going to play a bit of it. Time Ralph Erimu. Ralph Tenase. Ralph was asking them, Ralph APA. Do you know, say, time Ralph more hospital, no police in you. There was a police officer in there. Why didn't that police officer arrest Ralph Mo if they were actually causing the chaos they said Ralph them were causing? Do you know, say, Satamana Ralph Mo na call hospital inside. Omu first, Ralph Tanasi or say or they goes or said the two in same again. Do you know, say, in that 7-hour video, no, there was a police officer in the police station, in the hospital. There was a police officer on at post. So I want to ask, say, I didn't say police officer no answer Ralph Mo. Say na Ralph ma de omo ye ho no no. Say na Ralph Mo commit crime. I am saying I'm not going to justify any act that is unlawful. But I am talking in context of video na ekuta ye no any de ye no. That's because sir Ghana registered nurses for secretary no. He is trying to create the impression that there was no security officer at the hospital when Ralph Dems were there. Now, this is the original CCTV. Because of time, it meant to be about 7 hours in each show. But I'm going to scan through. So what you just watched is when they entered the hospital. Into Omuremono, you could see there was no agitation. It was Rafu went there, Oremuna, Akonya Red or Kachom so. We pra. Now, then, Uncle Fobisu Nabaye, Obiso pra serious pa channel. And also, be crime then shall serious. Now, Omwa want to know what they serious. So, why are you people not showing any kind of their eagerness or what we call some urgency in your actions? Because media means some now obia or menene ba no they are no more serious than media no. But you could see the body language of the people or the nurses sitting there say they didn't really care that much because the issue is what by emergency obi dey hia chen wo dey. But from what I know no say so we hospital na say emergency it does not matter the kind of emergency. Somebody needs to come to you. The moment it's an emergency, it could be minute, it could be major. Yan treaty emergency being chambi. And anything a question penny as a packer say, Obi chebu. No, because Obi wa and said to me cha. Kete otimi blidu. Obo or Arabia. Sadia chana, it never stops. In Tubet say, oh, I didn't try in sakeke. But that blood will never stop because the system no, it does not have those things or whatever you guys call to stop the blood oozing out. Into obi oha obeba na ne kokromoti keke na ade atwa no. But sa nipa no need any more dangerous chen obi an na atwa. If the sa nipa no oni anything a obetumi aya stopping moja no ye onipa bi wo sa. Into you don't treat emergencies as this emergency is bigger than this emergency. No. And it's obiaba. No, I catch or say this is the emergency ward. There is somebody with me who is also in a critical situation like myself. What you do is to give the assistance. It does not matter how big or small the emergency is. But you watch the video, you could see clearly, say, there was no sense of urgency there. You could see, say, he was trying everything possible to make sure, say, and I'm not defending Ralph here. If you are in that situation, maybe Anka would have reacted more than what he did, but it is not right. But the issue say, when the guy entered the place, you saw it. Now, maybe glance it through. Maybe 7 hours footage. I'm going to go back to the video. There were people, your small boy be a young boy be the nenana baye, nenana. Or the nenana baye, nenana kutano emergency was in the video. I'll show you. There were nurses there. There were some nurses sitting in rooms. And there was a young man with nenana kutano. And ojina and nobody was attending. Now watch this. The same time, Ralph complaining about the sense of urgency. A man walking out to say, Okofala down for Nankasa de Nabano. The same time, no, Obi Tamne Nana. This is emergency center. When you regular hospital, OPD or something. No. This is emergency center. Obi Kutane Nana. Nenana, almost 80 to 90 years. Sorry. Did you see any medical person there or so a nurse or show any sense of urgency? I'm asking. These were people there. They sat down and directed him. Visitors had still Akonyano. Omokate said, go and put that old lady on that chair. This is Rage Hospital. More nurse for no. Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwife Association. They are using you people. You see, now I'm going to take you inside the footage. Me say 7 hours. I have it. We will publish the 7 hours. Now, sa kwasiana also here GRNMA secretary now. Okaka say Health Minister ni ekuenia na odidin ekuafo atem kwasia sa no. All because we have allowed associations to take over our health sector. Association. We have allowed some fools who have put together an association making money out of us. That guy and the boss.